Hey guys, this is Lauren and Ron. I'm your game reporter. That stands for Director of Alternative Marketing. Ron never remembers, so I'm going to introduce myself. Okay. All right, well, we are going to read some questions for this week, and the first one comes from Patrick Kamler. It says, I've been listening to your trainings about pretty houses, and I know that you advocate subject to get these properties under contract.
Yep.
I was told by a real estate attorney in my state, Ohio, to never ever do that because you can trigger a due on sale clause and you could go to jail for fraud. As a result, I'm quite confused, as the financial security I was looking for didn't have bars in the picture. Just want to know the best way to proceed.
Well, I like the question. And no, I don't want bars in your picture either. All right, but your attorney is incorrect and he's correct at the same time. Buying a property subject to can certainly trigger the due on sale clause, as I've said from the very first time that we ever discussed this 20 years ago. However, will the bank call the loan due? Probably not. Can they? Yes. This is why we get plenty of disclosure signed by a seller acknowledging that they understand it, which is part of my course. It's right in there. We call it a CYA letter. As to committing fraud, no, you're not going to commit fraud because you take over a loan subject to. The lender can call the loan due, but that's the extent of that. You are not committing fraud, especially with disclosure statements. So, to make a long story short, your attorney is advising you that the bank could call the loan due, and that's why he's afraid for your welfare. I'm telling you from my experience, it's not an issue, but if you want to in Ohio, you can circumvent the do it subject to by simply buying it with a land contract, is what they use in Ohio. Very common device. Now the bank still can call the loan due, well, even on a land contract, but they won't. And if that's going to keep you awake tonight, you can always lease option it from the seller, and then the bank cannot call the loan due. As long as you do it right, lease option it with the right to sublease it to a tenant buyer. At least you have total control of the property until your buyer cashes you out and you get the same net effect. I'd much rather you buy it with ownership. Now the seller can't come back and create a problem later. But if not, you can always lease option it. So, you should not be taking advice from an attorney about real estate unless they are a real estate attorney.